All right, so we have the fodder system here set up in the garage, and it would have been running already, but the parts that I ordered 12 days ago from Farmtek, the last couple little pieces, ended up way out in the Aleutians, 1,000 miles from here, and FedEx can't seem to get their shit together to bring them back to me, so I ordered replacement parts. They're going to be here anytime today. And we've got the grow lights in, and we got the fans in. What we're mainly worried about right now is water drainage. This thing spits out a stupid amount of water. We're going to try to recapture it for the animals with using a shallow pan and a sump pump and all of that. It's going to require a lot of engineering, because if you look at where the water comes out of the downspouts, it sits right on the floor. So we luckily have a drain in the garage. The problem is that the little tiny septic that I had out there was only a couple feet below ground and was prone to freezing when it was 20 below. So once again, I had to get the Mini X. And once again, we're 10 feet, 12 feet underground. And what we're doing here is trying to build a poor man's septic system. We've simply got 2-inch pipe. We have drilled holes in it because they don't sell it, perforated. We're putting down a bunch of sewer rock at the bottom. We're gonna put foam on top of it. And we're hoping that this trench here is long enough to handle the stupid amount of water that this Farmtek spits out. Again, I'm gonna try to capture as much as I can, but if I can't, I need to be able to have a system that will take it and absorb it and get rid of it. So that's what we're doing here, and just trying to get this fodder system going. The pipe and the insulation has gotten ridiculously expensive. It basically has tripled in price. So it's just every time I turn around, you know, it's an extra $1,000 to do any little thing, any little job. And should have cost a lot less. But anyways, that's what we're doing here, and we're gonna see if it works. We're about to test the system, and hopefully that will work for any water that does overflow. But again, we're gonna have to engineer something to capture the water. I wish Farmtek had done this a little bit differently. I just don't know how you're supposed to gather water that's on the ground like that. Again, the only thing we can think of to do is to run it into a really shallow pan with a sump pump on a float, and then we're gonna build a 55-gallon drum on a stand or something to try to capture the water, because it's full of nutrients. Plus, I don't want to be spitting down however many gallons this thing spits out. I'll take a video for you, and you'll be shocked. I was shocked at how much water this thing throws out. I mean, it's ridiculous. I bet it throws out more than, you know, the rest of my house with all these people living in it combined. So we got to find a solution, and that's what we're doing here today. We got to get this thing going, because I got a lot of cows to feed.